Hi, welcome guys to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. I seems to be doing a couple of live stream now of late. Oh man, and somebody say, why is he doing so much live stream? You know, it's crazy. Let me see who is on here. How many people on here? Let me check something out. Welcome guys to our live stream. You're truly Rupert Palmer. Channel is I am underscore Rupert. I'm actually sitting right here. Sitting. Let me turn this down. Okay, let me turn this down. Actually sitting right here in the driveway here. Thank you guys. We got 11 people on here. Wonderful. Welcome as you join. I just propped the phone up, so I don't know how if it's going to stay up for a minute. I don't know if it's going to stay up for a minute. Welcome to you guys. Great to have you here on this live stream. This is going to be a short one, very short live stream, just to go through a little bit of stuff that I need to talk about. As you see the title, I don't think I'm going to do this anymore. It's very broad. It's very broad. Welcome, guys. As you come on in, let me know where you're watching from. Actually, I have the phone propped up right in front of me here, not on a very stable um, holding. So I'll be looking down at my camera from time to time just to see the comments. So as you come in, guys, come and let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from. Right, we got two persons on here. Please remember to give it a like as you come on in, guys. I know so for some people it's very late, it's very early at different parts of the world where you're watching from. It could be in Europe, somewhere, but I want to say welcome to you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, I said I'll be looking down from time to time here just to read the comments. All right, guys, please like, please share, and also subscribe if you have not yet done so. I do appreciate you subscribing to my channel and sharing the live. Yes, guys, you see the topic. I don't think I'm going to do this anymore. Um, this is basically, as I started my channel, guys, I have a lot of subscribers from all over Africa. I am always the one that actually got me inspired, and really appreciate him. As a matter of fact, guys, in about 8 days from now, it'll make 3 years, 2 years since I'm on YouTube. 2 years in about 7 days from now, 7 or 8 days. I'm gonna be on YouTube Street for 2 years. I celebrate 2 years anniversary, and I must tell you, it's been a great ride. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much. Just to interact with is we have unstable network at this point. Actually, I'm outside. Yeah, 2 years. I'm enjoying it. Really enjoying my journey here on the YT Street. Very challenging, and you know, but I'm holding my own, and I thank you guys, my supporters and my viewers who have always at all times. So guys, as you're joining, let me know where you're watching from in the in the chat, in the comment section. Let me know where you're watching from. Please give the video a like, guys. Please give a like. Let me sorry about that. Let me All right, guys, please do give a like as you join. All right. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be touching a little bit on Nyabohanse. I've been watching a lot of videos coming out of there, but I've not really touched on anything like a topic out of there. And it's for obvious reasons. As you know, Jamaica, we're experiencing the terrific, catastrophic devastation of Hurricane Melissa, which has decimated a big portion of our country, especially in the western region. And a lot of persons have been displaced significantly. And it's just crazy to see what's happening, you know. And so I've been focusing a lot on my country. And I know you guys all over the world, all YouTube street, you're very concerned and you have expressed that. And you're with us through our dilemma as we go through in rebuilding, and just want to, and for your prayers, we really appreciate your prayers for helping us to maintain that level of resilience, strength, and sanity, and knowing that we're going to build back better and before, but it's going to take some time. So thank you guys. So I haven't touched on Nyabohanse for a while. And hey, Elita on the house, big up Elita. Thank you so much for being here. I don't know why the comment is not coming on over on this phone. So I'll be looking down on this phone to see who is commenting. So thank you so much. All right. Yeah, I will. Elita in the house. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good day to you. Good day to you. Yeah, but I've noticed, guys, that village has become so toxic. You would have thought that things would get better and you'd move to a certain level of um what do you call it now, decency and truth and honesty. But every day you get up is something else. People just, it's not a fight, it's this, it is that, it's too much. It has become too toxic for me. So much negative stuff um going on. And I'm wondering, man, I don't think I can do this anymore. Like, I always, be doing a lot of analysis out of there. And when you look at how people just tend not to be concerned about development and positivity and real development of the country, of the village, it bothers you. Where are these people's head? What are they thinking? And it's like you have waste of energy in focusing and zeroing on this community, because they're not concerned about upward mobility, being progressive, be productive and successful, and the whole integration of uh, truth is not there, you know. So I've been getting a little bit tired of focusing on Nyabohanse. And not only me, guys. I'm suspecting a lot of people um, are the same way at this point. A lot of people, guys, as you come in, please feel the same way. But big up to Mawa, big up to Mr. Lewis and his family, Rocio, and all the positive people. Mawa wrote Mr. Lewis and his family. They're really enjoying, a great time there, and we thank God for them. But the thing about it, if Mawa and D doesn't make content, these people don't have any contents, and Mawa and D cannot just refuse to make content because that's how they make their money. So if whatever they do, people is gonna come with a spin on it, and they have their crowd of people that really, really you know, follow them, and just in the whole mix of things, support them to the T, even when the truth is evident, and is even Stevie Wonder can see that these people just spin things around and tell lies, and there are no consequences. They still have the support. They still have people just like, yeah, these people are like heroes. And for the well-thinking people, it bothers me. So if Marwa and D does not create any content, what these people are going to do? What are they going to do? These reactors, negative, lazy gang reactors. And they're not only in Nyabohanse, they're all over the region, even in Jamaica, different all countries. They're there. So if the thing is, if Marwa and D and David Jr. doesn't create any content, what these people going to do? That's the big question. But I guess they are in a safe zone because they have the people who believe their lies and the narratives, the false narrative they push out there. And D, Marwa, and David Jr. cannot afford not to make content because they're content creators. YouTube is their livelihood, their way of support. So guys, I don't know if I can do this anymore, if I'm going to do this anymore, like, being so focusing on Nyabohanse in my comments and all of that. There's so much things going on in Jamaica that I am concerned about at this point in time. Our people going through a serious time with and I just cannot just pay attention to gossip, fight, and land and lies. People want to dig down Mawa property. They want to do everything to bring him down. So guys, I'm focusing my time right now on Jamaica and other stuff that would really generate um, less headache, and less frustration, and just because you wonder, man, what is the thought process of these folks? So I'm gonna be. I said I don't think I'm going to do this anymore. Like, you know, I might every now and then, based on what's happening, but focus on negative people. No, no longer. Not even, I'm not even watching the channels. I look at the titles. I'm watching their videos and all of that because I can't understand people just want to tear down your own place like that. No, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So as I said, I don't think I can do this anymore. I'm gonna be focusing on other things. And guys, coming up, I'm gonna start in a podcast. Actually, getting some stuff, some in line already. I'm gonna be starting a podcast very soon because what I've noticed, guys, I am kind of multi-talented in communications in all of this. I used to be a radio host. I used to host my own radio show some years ago. Produce and everything. Produce my own show and host it. So I kind of have a little bit of knowledge in that in communications, and I also used to assist Dr. Albert Lewis with his TV station. Had a TV program in New Jersey that is widespread. I used to assist him, co-host with him on that. So I got a little bit of that. So camera and audio, you know, I've been down that road before. You know what I'm saying? Rosie Benji TV, blessings, blessings. Yes, sir, down that road before. So very soon, guys, I'm gonna be starting my podcast. I'm gonna have a podcast and take it from there because during my stint here on YouTube, I on my live stream on Sunday nights, I do a couple of interview with like callers TV. I interviewed immigration attorney, I interviewed doctors, I interviewed politician, and I'm getting a little bit of nudge from my subscribers why not start a podcast? You're doing very well on the interviews you're doing. And not only that, I'm getting okay, Melody Jackson said, good evening, Rupert. Hey, Melody, good evening to you. Thank you so much. And I'm getting a lot of calls from persons, about my interview with Colors Smith and MP. And various people have interviewed. They said, wow, it's the best they have heard and so refreshing, so nice, and enjoyed it. And I received call from California. Persons talk about the interview, especially the one where David Colors, the first and the second one as well. Only two where I did the first and second, but the first one I'm getting a lot of calls. And also, I got call from uh, a lady in North Carolina just a couple of days ago. But actually, I could not pick the call, so she left a voice message, and she was saying that she came across my channel, and I did an interview with Colors Smith, and how much she loved the interview. Great interview. She started to say all the nice things, and she said as a result, she is going to be following my channel, watching my videos and all that. So that kind of, put a little oomph in me. Those titles are meant to pique interest. Don't mind them. The Real Thing Podcast. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Benji TV said was great but short. It was great but short. Yes. You know what I do? I keep my lives for a hour. If depends on how what's happening, they may go over, but an hour so that persons can go back and watch it for an hour. All right. Okay, seem that hold on. It just a conversation now. The things are conversation now. Yeah. The rating. I never know you did radio too. Yes, my dear. I did radio. I hosted my own show for over 2-3 years when I was in New Jersey, the gospel show. Yeah, on WKMB 1070 AM. I was the first one at that station with Jamaican gospel. Yeah, the first one, that station was there, man, and I was doing my shows on Mondays, on Monday evening at 2 to 3, and then that time Gil Bailey show was on, so they want to have somebody to compete against Gil Bailey. Yes, so I moved the movement for Saturday morning at between 10 and 11. So I had to be there, man. It was a great show, great listenership, and I had used to have Air Jamaica was one of my sponsors. Um, Interview Air Jamaica. I have a Dr. Leng was one of my sponsors. It was such a great show I had, and yeah, I used to do that. I used to do radio and have no training in radio. Other persons who have gone to Carrie Mac, I have no training. Just got up and did radio, call them, and they put me on. And then as a result of that, I was invited to host co-host a TV show with Reverend Dr. Albert Lewis in New Jersey. I co-hosted with him and also went with him to Boston to do that. So I got a look at that thing. So I'm gonna do my podcast. So I got these calls, So I'm putting my stuff together. I have interviews coming up with some guests. I got to line them up, Yeah. So that is something I'm going to do as well, Yeah. So I said, man, the Nyabohanse thing, it's crazy. Too much toxicity, too much negativity, too much hate and jealousy. So I just, yeah, for real. Yeah, man. So I'm focusing on Jamaica. Guys, thank you guys for being here, everyone. Please like up the live and let me know. And also what I did, guys, as you know, I'm not working right now. I've been out of work for one. I've not been working for a while. So I have a little time, yeah. So guys, I bought a drone just for beginner. I've never flown drone before, so I bought a drone for beginner. Well, not a very expensive drone, just to get the handle of it. So I was so let me go check out myself, check it out. I could show you too. Let me go check out the drone thing here. The first thing they go up the ground, me crash the drone. Me crash the drone. Yeah, see it here. I bought this drone here. Let me. I bought this drone here. Let me open it. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah, I bought this drone here. It's just a little beginner drone because there's something about this remote control. There's something about I always wanted a drone because when I travel, I can do aerial shots, and so I like when the drone flies and you have aerial shots. You know what I'm saying? I kind of like that. So may forget somebody if it figure teach me. I look on YouTube just to get a feel of it, but me need somebody really who know about drone flying, to go with me and give me the handle. I learn better like that, by observing thing, people and thing. Yeah. Yeah, so me have this little drone here, you know. As I said, I like Jesus. We're going, Let me fit it back into the thing here. Let me fit it back. Sorry, guys. Let me fit it back into the case. So I come in this little case here. Oh Lord. Let me fit this back in here. Yeah, so I said I got some little uh encouragement. Say why not, everybody liked the interview that I did. So I'm gonna be doing some podcasts and interview. I bought my little headphone now, and there's some things me I try to get. So guys, if you want to help me find, and still doing my vlog, still with me. I still have me my GoPro 9. I need a 12. So and all of you guys who want to help me with a 12, fine. Not even a 13, a 12. My chest not too high. Yes. So I want to say, as I said, focusing on right now on Jamaica. We're going through what we're going through at this time, the hurricane, and one of the things I'm so concerned about is what's going to happen to our people in terms of public health. I made a live about that. I'm still concerned about it. Every day I get up, I think about it. The kids, some kids going back to school, yes, but it's just the public health, the mosquito, the breathing, and all them something there. It bothers me, guys. It bothers me, So I'm hoping that, something will be done to alleviate that problem with mosquito breeding and so on. So I'm going to focus, and I said, on my own country and what's happening there and so on. Big up to Colors Summit. May I tell you, guys, Colors Summit went out today again. And he didn't went out to the video release today. He went out, I think, yesterday, day before, but the video release today. Because him have to go and edit it and all of that. Released today. He went into Trelawney. And I remember when he was asking persons where should he go, and I had mentioned Trelawney. He went into Trelawney, and that was so good, so good. And at one point, I think, I'm not sure if it was in Albert Town, where you have a lot of persons, they converge on the truck and were like, but after a while was able to control the crowd and went to other locations. Very good, very good, very good package, care packages he gave out. People were happy, kids were happy. Big up to you, Color Smith. Every YouTuber, I've seen, men, so many of them that's helping out. Yeah. So guys, this is just to tell you, man, I don't know if I can continue with the Real Things podcast. Jamaica will bounce back in due time. Colors is doing really great. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Colors is doing really great. And you know what I'm thinking? It just like you have Mawa, right? Mawa has uplifted his community, did so many good. And you have YouTubers, persons who we helped fighting against him. And the same thing with Colors, you know. And the same thing with Colors. Colors is getting a fight, guys. Colors Smith is getting a fight that it's not. I'm telling you, why you have these people who have benefited from Colors Smith, benefited from Colors Smith. Um, Marie Hoffman, hi Rupert, good afternoon. Hey Marie, great to have you. Nice to have you on here, Marie. Colors Smith is getting a fight. You know what I mean? The same thing like Mawa. The same people who you help, you're building your community. Color Smith is building this community, helping young people get in a fight. The last thing they were talking about was climber. Them people been asking Color Smith about climber, but he had said before that climber is with his grandparents doing what we're doing, or taking some time to do his grandparents stuff and stuff. You know, CARICOM of government doing along with a lot of countries have been helping Jamaica. Yes, for real, CARICOM. I've seen the voice of the Caribbean, me lovely Bunu Nunus, Mia Motley. I love that woman so much. She went down there along with the Guyana from Guyana and other Caribbean countries. They went down there and guys, me tell them, Prime Minister Motley, me love her so much in Barbados, and I'm hoping to travel to Barbados one day, you know, and me have to go meet her. Mia Motley. She is I call her the voice of the Caribbean. For real. For real. Um love her too. Strong woman. Absolutely. The Real Things podcast. She's a strong woman. She speaks with conviction. She speaks fearless, and yet she is passionate. And I'm hoping one day I'll get a chance to meet her. Barbados, look out for me. I want to come to Barbados. Bijan, um, Bijan, I'm Barbados. I want to come to Barbados and I want to have a meeting with the Prime Minister of Barbados. That woman is such a powerful woman. She is a loving person. She defends human rights. She defends the people. She defends democracy. Oh my God. She defends the Constitution. She defends poor people. That woman is, she needs to get a medal for real. For real. Mia Motley. I love her so much. Her strength. She's fierce. When she speaks, the first time I get to admire this woman is when she went to the UN. I think the first time she went to the United Nations, and when she spoke, she no mince word, you know, brethren. And it's like this woman is, I don't know, she flows so much. She know if you're reading her, she flow like everything, thing flow and really makes sense. Marie Hoffman said she is a really great role model. Absolutely. Mia Motley, role model. Mia Motley is the envy of the world. Trust me. So I title her the voice of the Caribbean. And I'm also, if I get a chance to meet her, I'm going to tell her I personally dub you the voice of the Caribbean. I admire her so much. For real. She defend her people. You know, coming like you get busted. Oh my God. I admire her so much. Not that you don't have other Caribbean leaders who speak up for their country, but Mia Motley, the Honorable Prime Minister Mia Motley, she to me a number one. Yeah, that is how I feel. That is how I feel. That is how I feel. And definitely, I would love to travel to Barbados, and I think I will. My wife loves Barbados. She wants to go there as well. So when we go to Barbados, by the help of the Lord, and definitely I'm going to try everything in my power to seek an audience with the Prime Minister of Barbados. Mia Motley, she's my idol. For real. Me have the woman there up there. She know normal. You know what I'm saying? And really do respect her as a voice of the Caribbean and how she defend democracy, the rights of the people and her country. She know back down from nobody. She know hold it, she know hold it. Anywhere she go, she know hold it, brethren. She know hold on her head and talk neither. And she just flow. I like how she flow and whatever she's saying does make sense and is very credible leader. Yeah, man. Me kind of guy me digress still. Me remember my train of thought. Um, you know, I don't know what has caused me to go on to Barbados and Mia Motley. I don't know what caused me to get over there. Sometimes you other the live stream you get carried away. You get carried away. Yep. Oh, remember me get back now. Colors and Mawa. All right. Mawa started open to YouTube, help YouTubers and everything like that and so on. Then they start to fight against him. Then and person with 100, 200, 500, 1,000 subscribers. How can you go up a man with 500,000? How can you go up? You have a subscriber base of 6,000 and 7,000. Colors over 200,000, and the work that Color Smith has done, it surpassed many of the YouTubers in Jamaica. Color Smith came to America. He went to New York, right? He got what do you call it now? What do you call it? From the mayor in Westchester up there in Austin in somewhere there about. He got a proclamation. Yes. He went to Florida. He got the key to the city of Lauderdale. That means the man can just get put in bed. I said, boy, I'm going to open the Lauderdale and just walk in. No need no invitation or nothing. Walk in the Lauderdale. Take out him big old key up in Lauderdale. That is how big the guy is. Take out him big key and open Lauderdale. He went into the city hall. He sat in the mayor's chair, hit the gavel. Lord of mercy. He just feed people, went to St. Vincent, had an audience with the Prime Minister. That's another man we love too, Ralph Gonsalves. I must tell you guys, I love Ralph Gonsalves. Here we go again. We digress again. I love Ralph Gonsalves, the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Down to earth, man. And I used to admire him from a longer time. But when he had a meeting with Color Smith and hear the man talk about Jamaica, how he was school of Jamaica, and he started talk about this and talk about that. Guys, that's another leader that I love and I admire, Ralph Gonsalves. And if we go to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which I will, me have to go meet Ralph Gonsalves. You know what I'm saying? We just have to call Color Smith name. I just said, hey, Color Smith. And I'm sure I'll get an audience with him. Yes. And Color Smith went there and he did extremely well in that meeting with the Prime Minister. Made me feel proud. Color Smith feeding Jamaican people, do everything that the needy, the homeless, doing his care packages, which he give more than everybody else because the donors trusted him. The donors trust Color Smith with their finances, their funds, and their donation that you're going to spend right. And the level of transparency and trust, Color Smith just have to open his mouth. It is coming. And he's on a journey. It's not 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. It's going to be a marathon, which it's hard work doing. Oh, Jesus. And I'm glad how you're able to mobilize the community to help him. He mobilized the community to help him packing out stuff and everybody pitch in. And it just one beautiful teamwork that has been happening with Color Smith. So there you go again. You have content creators in Jamaica who hate Color Smith. So the same thing like Mawa. So I put Mawa and Color Smith, person that you help, rather than them just fall in line. And because then again, guys, no one is perfect. I'm not saying that Colors doesn't have imperfection. He has imperfection. He has flaws. So does everyone. So some person has zero imperfection and left with them big old gap, big old one. So no, we need to do what we call an introspect and look at ourselves, examine ourselves. Okay, we give and take. He's human. And sometimes people say I'm arrogant. That's how you look at it. Another person may not look at it as being arrogant, but you look at it as being arrogant. But not because you feel like, oh, he's arrogant. Then you're going to be try to hit him down. No, no. If this is how Color Smith is. If you ask him something, the real hate is it's crazy. Absolutely. You ask some people are like this. You ask them one question and they answer you one time, two times, three times. They're done. And you keep asking the same question. They might just say, you know what? Me not answer it again, And that's it. Even the question with the climber, the guy made it clear. But that's the thing with people too, You put a video out there and then I watch a video to hear things. They make those see a clip and then run after this. So the most important part of the video let me just put a story, an argument. They don't listen. They don't. The most important part they skip that. They don't hear that, but they hear the part that they want to hear and they run with it. The same thing because he did address it, but people still asking where's Clyde, and as a result, people start to say this, that. The guy said even with the point when Clyde had upon the truck, Marie Hoffman said a lot of jealousy, absolute jealousy. Even when Clymer did it, make up things, people, where is Clymer? Where is Clymer? It is crazy. It is crazy. Oh my God. It is jealousy. Yeah. Yeah. Color Cement is doing so good. What you could do is try to find out how you could help him, join with him, and help him so you too can be a part of the mix. You can get you but to stay one side, find fault. People like to find fault too much. And guys, people are a fruit inspector rather than, they try to find fault. And it happens even in the church. People try to find fault, rather than being an asset to the program, they become a liability, like to find fault because people like to dwell on gossip, like to dwell on these things, and they make up a mountain out of a molehill. That's what people does. It's crazy, but that is what people does. They make a mountain out of a molehill. It doesn't make sense, guys. It doesn't make sense. I am telling you, I don't want to touch this phone because I might just, Lord have mercy, what me do? What me do? I, I ended the live. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh my God. I'll be in shortly. Okay, I'm since I'm back now. Since I'm back now. Oh, I have to do something. Let me get rid of this here. Let me hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on there. It's about to rain. Let me hold on there, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Oh my God. Okay, sorry guys. Hold on, hold on. You see what's happening there now? Let me remove from stage. I'm having okay. You guys hear me now? I am back. I am back. Doreen. Hi. Doreen said, what do you know? Yeah, Doreen. Yeah, man, I'm saying that, man, with the Nyabohanse thing. I don't know, too much too much too much shenanigans, too much things going on, man, in Nyabohanse. I don't know if I want to do it anymore. Like I was so involved in talking about it, but I don't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah, loud and clear. Respect, respect. All right, good to know, good to know. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Yeah, yeah. So I'm focusing mainly, on other stuff. As I mentioned, I want to start a podcast, and but I need time. So for now, I'm gonna do a lot of interviews because I do have my roster been filling up. I just made a recent. I'm waiting for a reply from a doctor in St. Elizabeth from Black River Hospital, Dr. Robert Powell. I reached out to him. I saw him on the fix. I reached out to him. I'm waiting for a response. I'm gonna have him interview him on one of my live stream. Not sure when I'm waiting for him to respond. You know, so I saw the thing go. So that's where I'm focusing a lot now. You know, focusing a lot. Because I've gotten so much calls from persons about doing like my interviews and all of that. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, Doreen. Nice to have you here, Doreen. Big up, big up, big up. Um, Doreen said, too much hate. And Nestor said, Uncle Mo damaged his brother testicle. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, the boy thought his Uncle Mo damaged his brother testicle. And all them something there. As a matter of fact, I should tell you, I should tell you one of the reasons why I'm thinking, of just getting people their walk. The same boy I dig down my wall, right? Now, the bullying, we can't take it. When you have a female, you still want to Priska, you know, I can deal with the intimidation. When it comes to a female, you're supposed to respect female, you know what I'm saying? And they have no respect, no little feeling. So you can see that this guy don't respect their mother, you know? And the way they're it's crazy. It's crazy. May I tell you, Doreen, the hate real, and it's jealousy. And it's on both ends, just against Mawa and against Color Summit. So I'm just using these two persons as, you know, my subject of, I'm kind of comparatively putting them together, you know, it's crazy. It's crazy to what level people will go because of hate and jealousy, you know, and jealousy. So I want to tell folks, man, even with Color Smith, I'm not arrogant, I'm arrogant, but sometimes even even your own kids, if they keep asking a question, one time I will say, shut up your mouth, you know, go sit down, that's it. Even when you address things, because as I was saying before, persons don't watch entire tape or listen to anything. They just catch a couple of things and then hear somebody say and then run with it and create a problem. You know what I mean? And it's not a good thing, man. It's not a good thing. You know, guys, like up the live. You know. So that's what Doreen, Doreen for real. Them people live on feel of hate on both end, right? So guys, stay tuned. With this channel, help me pray. And I'll be doing some other things. Doreen said, yeah, Anesta said, and Uncle and and more sure remove it enough. The thing is there, your Uncle Mo, he don't trouble nobody. Uncle Mo does not trouble anyone. You know what I mean? But if you trouble Uncle Mo, he's gonna come to you. He's not scared. Uncle Mo, he's jovial person, funny, and fake stories for views. Yeah, because I think this guy used the same thing about testicle already. I think so. If my memory serves me correctly, I think he used that same narrative already about testicle. People with even that's how bad these people are, man. They'll use their children, tell lie on them kids to make views. There was one guy who talked about his child died for views. People will just them people let me I tell you. Them people let me I tell you. Look at this guy. There was another guy that David Jr. helped. And his name is Kamiko something. He was a teacher back then, and David Jr. helped him, and donors sent money for him. I think this you're gonna buy a goat or a cow. When name Kamiko, I forget his name because I never really think about them name too tough, because to me some of them Christmas coming, they want money. Lord have mercy. Christmas will come, they want money. And the guy now turn against David Jr. and Mawa. I seem to see now with some of the folks talking about land grabbing. I forget his name. Christmas coming, they want money. The persons you help today, you know what I mean? They turn around you the next day and then jump on their side and jump on their side. We saw a guy that was a the plumber guy wearing a bobo. Went with Masuba one. Now he comes back begging pardon, begging forgiveness. My Yugno. It's crazy how these people are. That's why I said, man, it's crazy how these people are. It's crazy. And the thing about it, guys, they have subscribers who support them to the T. They're a bunch of scammers and liars. They are. You don't know who to trust. To me, right now, is very few people in that village I trust. Very few people, and you can count on one hand. For real, you can count on one hand. That is why when David Jr. was, after the Matika thing, and he was there going back and forth and talking, I said, why David Jr. Just leave them people alone, leave them out. David Jr. can make enough content by go travel or something. Just leave out them people there. Because you see them don't mean no good themselves. If a man don't mean yourself no good, what you can do to him? Doesn't mean himself no good. He wants to be in just all him do. If you take a pig out of the mud, he's going back into the mud because that's this DNA. They don't want no good. So just leave them out. Do something else with your time. Leave out them people there. Yeah. Be a don't pay them no mind. It be like a color simit. Like colors, some people just come upon him and him talk one time and him tell your mind one time, or then same office say one time, and then just move on. And just focus on what he's focusing on to get done. Big up to you, colors. Yeah. And man, God, it bothers me, man, sometimes how people are. Yeah, so guys, I'm going to be moving to some other stuff. As I said, I'm multifaceted and are multi-talented. Doreen said they are definitely scammers. Marie said they are definitely scammers. Yeah, they are. They are. And when no matter Mawa scammer, Mawa never scam nobody, because until today, nobody can ever come with any receipts say Mawa scam me this. They call them scammer, they call him this, they call him that. And nobody can one day come and say Mawa with any receipts, say Mawa scam me. This is what Mawa scam me. No, it's just allegations and all of that. But the rest of them, you can hear said them. Oh my God. Colors is feisty. You love him. Colors is feisty. Love him. Colors feisty. I want to say feisty. Well, it could be, but just that you have to, I would say, kind of rigid, because people ask you the same question over and over and not even making sense. Same just tell you. Say nobody ask me no question. Colas Fiesty. Yeah, you love him, right? Yes, sir. Sometimes you have to be like that. As a Jamaican, because people take step at you too, you know. People take Fiesty in a good way. Fiesty in a good way. Him now got really classy, but him just not take nonsense. Yeah, I can understand that kind of Fiesty, take nonsense. If you want to joke around and think, and just tell like it is and no bother with you, quick. Yeah. And some questions you ask him, if it don't make sense, he will tell you, say, boy, I don't know about them thing there, and move on. He's not going to labor with it. And if you come back with the same question, he might just say, you just ask the question where people stop asking the question there. He'll do that because the same question over and over. Then he will just say, in a good way. Yeah, man, we know what we are talking about. In a good way. Fiesty in a good way. Yeah, I agree with you. Because he don't take foolishness. And that's what some people don't like. They want you to put up with their foolishness. He doesn't take foolishness. He'll just tell you. He'll tell him, can't bother with it, If he can go over the thing 1 or 2 or 3 times and you still coming at him, he will tell you, say, listen, no, ask me again. And he'll tell you that attitude. Yeah. Because, that's how he is. Because he's a humble guy. But persons, have to understand him. Color's a good boy. Color's a good boy, may I tell you. And God is the greatest, man. God is the greatest. God is the greatest. Welcome, guys. Thank you guys so much. You know what? I'm using this phone over here to do the live, and I'm using this phone to read the comments. And the comments are coming up on this phone quicker than it was coming up on this live. So a good thing I use the 2 phone. Alicia Tri-Centaur said, KG Gog, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Guys, please like up the live. Please like up the live. Please do. Please give the like. Live. Yeah. So people are people, and people will always be people. You're going to have the good, the bad, and the ugly. You're going to have it. But is for you to navigate through that street, to navigate your way through. Colors is doing a great job in navigating through that. And for the life of me, I can't be bothered. I won't say bothered. I can understand how people they see the work. They see the work that Colors is doing. They see the work that Marwa is doing. And yet people just blind them eye and turn fool. Oh my God, it's a crazy world. People are crazy. Jealousy and hate. It's a terrible act. It's a terrible thing. It's a jealousy and hate. How can you think about it? Jealousy, easy to creep up in one's heart, and the product of jealousy is hate. Because start hate somebody initially for what they're doing, you become jealous. You become jealous. And the jealousy now over time works out to be hate. Absolutely. And then again, you have jealousy in 2 senses. Persons can be jealous of you, but in a good way. They would like to, you have set the precedence, you have set the example that man, I'm jealous of you. But then again, in a good way. So they strive to be like you, to do whatever they can in the right way to emulate your principles and all of that. True, man. Big up Lasinik Reid, big up. So person can be jealous of you, but in a good way, so as to emulate to be like you, because the Bible tells us to be jealous of good work. You know what I'm saying? So in that sense, you want to move in a positive direction to achieve a goal of success, like the person, in a good way. But there's also the jealousy, which is bad mind. Hey, so the other jealousy is bad mind, and that is going to turn into hate, and the outcome of that can be very, very, very unpleasant and destructive, right? So if persons were jealous after Marwa and colors in a good way, try to emulate the principles and the discipline to be like him. That's fine. But when the other jealousy, now the bad mind jealousy, want to tear him down, want to speak evil, want to do things to bring him down and to cast different aspersions and think that they're no good at all. And that's what in the YouTube street. That's what in the YouTube street. Because I said, a person say, hey man, I'm jealous of you, man, because of what you've achieved. And they want also to achieve that level. So they emulate your principles and try to be successful. Big up to you, Lasinic Reed. Guys, I want you to go over to Lasinic Reed and subscribe to his channel. Lasanic Reed is doing a great work in Trelawney. The last video I saw, he was handing out care packages, driving around, handing out care packages in South Trelawney. So guys, please go over there. That's another hero. He called the messenger. You know, Lasanic Reed, very, 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 he's doing very good YouTuber and content creator. He's doing his thing. And he's doing his thing in South Trelawney. You could go to his channel and see all that he's doing over there. Every day out there without no fear. I do him thing. You know, and thank you, Lasanic Reed, for what you're doing. Even going to the neighborhoods, the last one you did, driving and handing out care packages to these people. You know what I'm saying? And taking people to doctor and doing so much. Yeah, man. So there you go, guys. So I wish that people would be jealous in the right way to do the right thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. Same thing to do with Marwa. People are people. Jealous. The bad jealousy is not good. Because ultimately it's going to turn out to hate. You know, and you know, we need to love one another for real. Just if I see Lasanic Reed in fly a drone, man, I'm jealous of you, Virgin. I would like to learn how to fly a drone. Yeah. So yeah, I emulate you take some teachings and some lessons and it give pass on some ideas to you, and then you start to fly a drone. Because I want to fly a drone, you know. I bought a drone, but no know if you fly. I went on YouTube and I read some stuff, started and so, but when I went up with the drone and to bring it back to me, the drone dropped. All the time, the drone was kept going, you know, and I tried to do some bring it back. The drone just goes and crash, bam. Elita said, my daughter is in Manchester with a group giving out gas and other supplies. Oh, nice. Congratulations, Elita, Francis' daughter. There you go. All right. Oh, they're in Manchester giving out gas and other supplies. God bless her. On behalf of my channel and my people, thank her so much, and you as well, Alethea Francis, for your daughter doing such a great work in this time. God bless you. Big up. Yeah, man. Yeah. So guys, you know, it's pretty much I normally spend an hour in my life, but stay tuned, guys. I'm trying to get Dr. Robert Powell from the Black River Hospital on my live to do an interview. I said I've contacted him, but I'm still waiting for a response. You know, at this point in time, he's very busy, so I might get a response in a week or so. You know what I mean? It's not that, because very busy, doctor. I texted him, so I'm waiting for him to reply to me. So as soon as we have here Edgar Alberto Sarmiento. All love, my friend, here outside with you. He says hello. Okay. Mr. Oh, Edgar. Big up, Edgar. Oh, I know. Edgar, big up. Yeah, man. Big respect. Thank you for joining this live, Edgar. Edgar is a friend of mine. We worked together for a short time. And big up. Thank you for stopping by, Edgar. Yeah. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, man. My friends say hello. Thank you so much, Edgar. Yeah. So guys, I'm gonna be probably next 10 minutes or so end this live. Like it up, guys. Like, share, And also, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please do. But these are some of the things that I'll be doing. As I said, I have waiting for Dr. Robert to get back to me so I can have him. I saw him on the fix, and his story really, really resonate with me. And I'm gonna have him that he can give us on the spot, live, you know, uh, experience of what happened at the Black River Hospital. And he has a GoFundMe and other things that he's doing to help the hospital to get up and start run again. You hear me say get up and start run again, up and running. Yeah. Um, Ivan in the house. Big up to you, Ivan Cummins in the house. Thank you, Ivan, for being here. Hope you're feeling much better. I know you had a cold some times ago. Hope you have recovered, fully recovered from that. Yeah, man. Yeah, so stay tuned, guys. Big things lined up with my live streams. Still have some other people, um, just based on their availability, you know, to come on and for an interview. As I said, I've gotten calls from persons, and this lady who called from North Carolina, she's an author. She's an author. She left it, and she's probably watching this live right now. I want to say to you, her name is Virginia Turner, Virginia. If you happen to watch this live, Turner, Virginia, please note that call me back again. And thank you so much for following my channel and nice words you have expounded. And thank you so much. And Yvonne said, yeah, thank you. Feeling a lot better. God bless. All right. So happy to hear, Yvonne. So happy to hear. And there is one other thing I need to make mention of. I just seems to forget it right now. I seem to forget it. Yeah, if so, Dr. Powell, if somehow you came across this live, say I'm waiting for a response to have you on my channel so we can go over and you can let us know what's going on, what are some of the things that you like to accomplish, and in any way, shape, or form that this platform can help, we will help. We'll spread the word for you, sir, because we know you have big things planned for the hospital. And so the Jamaican doctor, which I'm hoping to have on here. All right. Thank you, guys. So I'm glad you're feeling better. Glad you're feeling better, Yvonne. So everyone that's on here, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I said it's not a long live. I am going to be having my live Sunday evening. And I'm also hoping to get another MP. No, not an MP. He is the caretaker representative for an area in South Trelawney. I'm hoping to get him on here so as to get, and it's not political. It just, I've seen people working and I want to highlight what they're doing for the community. Guys, it's not about politics now. It's about Jamaica. So whether you're from whatever party you're on, I'll get you on here. We talk about Jamaica. We talk about Jamaica because I'm pretty much all over me is Jamaican. You see in the car, Jamaica, and I'm very much concerned about during this period, this time here, the public health issue and the mental health issue, that is going to be so imminent in this time. Persons lost house, their livelihood, everything gone. Can you imagine with aid and all that coming in so slow? Can you imagine the mental pressure that persons are on? And that could cause person to turn to alcohol or become abusive and all of that. So counseling is going to be paramount in all of this. And I'm hoping that the government or the entities, wherever that's responsible can do something about this mental health thing issue that's going to happen and its outbreak, this public health issue that is going, that's going to take place if we don't try to act speedily. to prevent all this that's going to happen because of the mosquito breeding and everything that's happening, the rats and all of this leptospirosis, cholera, fever, and all of the things that's going to happen. And people need food and water, and want to make sure that all of these things are coming through the right force. And I cannot emphasize this enough that, guys, if you are purchasing things to send down to Jamaica, please make sure they are not expired. The expiration date has to be current, right? Make sure it is current, because I've heard of instances where persons receive stuff and the expiration date had expired long time, and I do understand that these are not intentional, just that persons buy things in bulk, from you try to get the more for your money. So you may have gone to some stores that a little bit less expensive, or whatever medium, wherever you may get it, and some of these things might be expired, because I've had the experience of going to stores, buying stuff, check expiration date, even as far as 6 months or more. So, as I said, check on that, be very diligent in checking on expiration date and so on. And nobody had no ill intentions. And also, if you are sending clothes, don't send no lean boot where you wear out and it let a crack and heel gone, heel lean, and some crack up so it kind of turn so, you know, like it in a gang, like your boot a show a gang sign. Please don't send any boat where show a gang sign. Right, guys? Please don't send any boat to Jamaica that a show a gang sign where it in all direction have 5 different points. It crack up and it like his rigor mortis set in any boat, right? No, actually his man boat rigor mortis sets in the boat. Sorry to laugh, but make sure you send good boot. You know what I mean? Guys, thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure, man. And let's treat one another nice with love and respect and care. Continue to pray one for the other. Pray for Jamaica. And those of YouTubers again, I cannot, you know, stress it enough, man, how these YouTubers are doing a fantastic jobs. Fantastic job in rendering assistance. You know what I mean? All right. Bye, Yvonne. Bye, Yvonne. Thank you for being here. So, guys, I want to say thank you, guys, everyone that's been here. The phone is dying as well. And thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Please like, comment, and share. Thank you so much, guys. And I said, I don't think I'm going to do this anymore. And you all know where the story go. Thank you. Thank you so much. And those of you who will be joining on the replay, big up to you. Enough respect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Please to remember to like, comment, share, and also subscribe. And as I always say, guys, in all thy ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct your path. See you in the next one. Bye for now.